Hello, Nick.
Hi, Tom.
This is
It's totally the same day.
this is a totally 100% continuing the recording of a previous date of said year 2026.
You spilled your water, so we both had to get fully changed.
It spilled all over us.
Yes.
The water, it just would not dry.
It got so late.
It was so
last time.
uncomfortable.
Very happy with
Welcome. We went so long that we had to just
We
cut
couldn't
it.
do the final three.
We had to just cut the last recording because it got too late. We recorded for a good 2.5 hours, I would say, maybe
Yeah.
2.5 hours, and
a lot of that was kind of breaks for Tom dropping things and spilling stuff.
and you spent about an hour reciting the whole story of Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Which,
I realised it did. I could have just said Frankenstein. So it starts with a prologue, which is the end of the film, and then we have Frankenstein's story.
Shut up.
Then we have the creature story, and then we finish the film. And that could have been my entire
Could
Frankenstein.
have wrapped it up in a nice little package.
No, I would have
Yet.
kind of, oh no, and then you see the creature found a duck, and he walked after the duck, and he said hello to the duck, and the duck said, "You got any grapes?"
Yes.
It's a good film though.
But by the point this is out, I'll have cut half of that out, so you won't know anyway. So it's all good. But we have our
By the
basically.
time this is out, we'll be doing 2027.
That's true, actually. It is March in a few days. In fact, as this recording on the 26th, now the bit is over. The 26th of February, this will be out early March. So perfect time for our films of 2025. So actually kind of worked out well. You know, nice to wrap it up in our top threes.
Yeah.
Top threes. So how did we, was it you or me? I forget
You
forget
go
how
first
we did
each
it.
time.
I go first.
Yeah.
I go first.
So Tom, what is your third favorite
game
horror
show
film
host.
of 2025?
It's a big surprise that kind of came out of nowhere because of you.
Because of you, I'll never stay. I don't know the song.
It's Kelly Clarkson, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good song. I don't
It is a
know
good
the
song,
lyrics.
yeah. Silent Night, Deadly Night remake.
You weren't even going to watch it.
I
were
wasn't
you?
because I'm very skeptical of remakes because let's be honest, for the most part, they're dog shit and
They really
unnecessary. I could not believe how much I enjoyed this film. It's a film that didn't need a remake. The original Silent Night, Deadly Night is a brilliant horror film. Brilliant
Strongly disagree.
holiday horror film.
It's a holiday horror film.
You-
Yeah, I
you
wouldn't
enjoy
say it's
it?
Good. Okay, so
I loved it.
I think the reason this made my top 20, but
Yeah.
not as high as you, is because I hadn't seen the original. So for me, I was just watching it. I genuinely feel, having now seen the original,
I didn't know you'd watched it recently.
if I'd watched the original and then watched the reboot,
Yeah.
I would have probably liked it a lot more, because having seen the original, my expectations would have been so low because I thought the original was shit.
Really?
But
Interesting.
I watched the remake. So fun.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's got lead actor from Halloween Ends, which you detested.
Yeah.
I forgot
Corey.
his name here.
Corey.
Corey in the House. Rowan
No.
Campbell.
Oh, he plays
Rowan
Corey.
Campbell, yeah. Basically playing Billy Chapman in this film. The story is a little bit different from the original. It's based more on a curse.
Well, you still got the idea of he sees a Santa kill his parents.
Yes.
But then his parents deserved it.
Well, yes, that's the thing.
Sorry, Rowan Campbell was also in The Monkey.
Was he?
I think it was a smaller part, but that was one of my notes.
No way.
Directed by Mike P. Nelson, his fourth film. They've all been
Go on.
thrashers. I meant to say slashers.
Flashes.
All Through the House, which is another Christmas slasher. The Domestics, which is a post-apocalyptic horror. And he did the remake of Wrong Turn, which I really enjoyed.
Oh my god, there was a remake to
You've
that.
not seen it, have you?
No, because I believe there's 6 or 7 and then the remake.
Yeah, so there's loads of sequels which are all about the kind of hillbilly
Yeah.
cannibal family. And the remake is kind of about communal living, creepy weirdos in the woods.
Okay.
It's a bit more kind of midsummery.
Okay.
But I saw the remake and thought it was really good. I preferred the remake to the whole franchise of Wrong Turn because I never really cared for the franchise. I watched the original, I watched the first couple of sequels. I didn't think they were that good. The reboot, I think, is vastly superior to the original.
Okay, interesting. So yeah, the remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night, basically Billy Chapman as a child, similar to the original, witnesses his parents brutally murdered, very brutally,
By Santa.
by a man dressed in Santa outfit. From that day, he basically takes a personal vendetta to anyone in the Santa outfit around the holiday season. But as the film progresses, we start to learn it's not just people in Santa outfits; it's bad people.
Yeah.
People on the naughty list, if you will.
But the kind of cursed voice in his head helps him.
I
to
like that
identify.
aspect. Love that aspect.
I can't remember who plays the voice, but he sounds a bit like J.K. Simmons. But if you got J.K. Simmons off the team, but it was a good voice, a good kind of. We're hearing the voice in his head.
Yes. And the reveal as to why that voice is in his head and who that voice is and how all these people just link together.
Yeah.
All the evil, the bad people, all link together. It just, as we were just joking, this wraps it up in a nice little package really well.
Does.
I thought, I like a small cast.
Mm-hmm.
Pam, the lead female, she's great. I like her story. Her dad, good character.
Yeah.
Even the subplot of the creepy cop, her ex, trying to get back with her, following what's going on. It was
He
great.
ends up being one of the bad guys, so he is kind of important.
But it goes all the way back to the beginning, where he is shown right at the beginning investigating. I can't remember what he's investigating. Something at a motel where Billy is at.
Or Billy's killed someone.
Billy's killed someone. Yeah. But as a throwaway character that you don't think about, the guy who this cop is speaking to, you don't know who he is. He's involved in this whole plot. Yeah, it's got great callbacks. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It had a nice little grindhousey feel to it as well.
I'm guessing also one of the reasons you liked it so much is your expectations were zero.
Oh, completely.
You were expecting,
completely.
I saw it at the cinema and I told you this is really fun.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Yeah.
And you listened to me. You gave it a go. And
I
it's
did.
hit your top 3.
Because I had fun with it. Because I really enjoyed it. A horror film, to me, to make the top 3 or top list, doesn't need to be the scariest thing in the world.
You have to enjoy it and want to watch it again.
Have to
and
enjoy
again.
it. Yeah. I could watch this again. I give it a year and I could watch this again. This will be
a Christmas film.
This will be in the rotation. Yeah. Yes. It doesn't. I think we talked about this a while ago. There's 5 original Silent Night, Deadly Night films, and now there's the remake.
Yeah.
The second one is half of the second film is basically clips of the first film. It's not very. They're not very good. The sequels compared to the first one, which you didn't like, but they're really bad. There's a Easter egg in this film where I think it's in the diner he's at the beginning. I think it's there where Cook shouts like "garbage day." That's like the key tagline of the second film.
Okay.
It's a really goofy tagline, but I just noticed that as a nice little Easter egg.
Yeah.
The gore's great. The effects are great.
Yeah. It's just when you get those scenes where they're going over the top, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
The Nazi massacre.
I was going to bring up the Nazi massacre.
God, what a great idea!
You do not see that coming.
No.
But the fact that they are Nazis. You're like, they're going full swastika Nazi party here. Yeah. This is incredible. And you're like, okay, Billy,
kill him.
Do your business. Yeah. And what I like about that is a little touch that he gets injured.
Yeah.
It's not a straight up
he's not
Kill Bill, I'll just kill 8 crazy 88s.
Yeah, he's not Jason or Michael. You know, he takes damage.
Yeah, he takes a chip. Yeah, he takes a hit.
He gets.
And I like that.
Pretty early on, I'm pretty sure he gets like a big old bruise on his face, which takes a few scenes to go down.
Yeah. I think he gets beaten up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Brilliant film. I loved it. What else did I put? Different direction from the original. It is a bit of a different story. Love interest is good. Trinket store.
But the idea that his parents were killed because they were naughty,
which you find out at the end. Yeah.
They had just killed his granddad for the insurance money.
Yeah, it's great.
And then it was the janitor at the old people's home who had the curse inside him, who then killed the parents.
He had to kill them. Yeah. He was the one in the Santa.
But mum got off a shot. I think it was mum got off the shot that killed the Santa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then,
so
then we
the
see
janitor
the curse transfer across into Billy.
Yeah, the janitor is the voice. Yeah.
Well, it's not the janitor; it's the curse.
The curse. But the curse also comes with the cool little book.
Yep.
With the advent calendar book where he takes their blood as a fingerprint and puts it on each. It's a really nice little touch. Just a little additional prop.
It's such a great way to make the original a far better film.
There's also a sort of not Easter egg, but homage to the original where he goes from foster parent, right? They focus on one foster parent, the mum, she's really abusive, and then he kills her. but he impales her. Doesn't he impale her on a horse? That's from the
which
original.
is how he kills one of the teens
in the original,
yeah.
Good old Linnea Quigley, who's always naked in every horror film. Last note I had here was I really loved how a simple story of a small town dealing with a kidnapper called the Snatcher that also incorporated the small characters of the cop that was Pam's ex. Yeah, so that alone, the Snatcher, the fact when he just kills Pam's dad as well. Nice shocking moments like that. Yeah. I was thinking as well.
It leaves itself open for the possibility of a sequel, but it doesn't need a sequel.
It doesn't. And I think I mentioned this when we were talking about Black Phone 2. Because what's he called? Is he called the Grabber?
The Snatcher.
Is he called the Snatcher in that?
I think so.
Because the kidnapper in this was called the Snatcher.
Okay, that's a quick check.
And I'm just trying to think, how many alternatives to that title of being a kidnapper really can there be? Or are there?
The Grabber.
The Grabber. So you got the Grabber, the Snatcher,
the Fiddler,
on the roof. Like, yeah. I highly recommend it. It's above Sinners, it's above Together, it's above
Weapons.
Dangerous, it's above everything's above Weapons, it's above 28 Years Later, it's above The Long Walk. I loved it. So it's my number 3. And it's my list, and I don't care what you think.
I'm just so happy you enjoyed it this much.
Yes, me too.
Because you wouldn't have watched it if I hadn't told you to.
I would have eventually, because I needed to know.
You wouldn't have watched it in this year.
No, I wouldn't.
You'd have watched it like Christmas in 2053 or something.
That's 20.
Oh, sure, I had to make you do maths.
7 years' time. So that's my number 3. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Bring Her Back.
Okay.
I believe we're going to have to come on to it later on.
Okay. Well,
the way we're doing it is that...
No, I know what we're doing. I know how we're doing it. I'm
can't
just
remember.
a little bit controversial on my 2 and 1.
Okay.
Because over the past few months, I've really been flip-flopping as to which one I want number 1 and 2. So they're both joint first, if I'm honest. Because I can't decide. I'm going to be awkward.
Boo.
I'm going to be that person. Yeah, I'm going to be that person.
So alphabetically, Bring Her Back comes first. So Bring Her Back is 1, and then Nosferatu is 2.
We'll go with that, yes.
Because I know that's your number 2.
We'll go with that. Nosferatu is my number 2 then.
Okay,
Quote unquote number 2.
Well, you know it came up in my 10 to 20 list, Nosferatu.
Oh, yeah? I was thinking about it. I thought it was 20 to 41.
It was somewhere. It made my top 20, but yeah, let's see.
Released January 1st, I believe. January 5th.
UK.
Yeah, in the UK, which we were basing these on.
UK, it was Christmas Day release in the States, 2024, but for us it was New Year's Day, 2025.
Yes, January 1st. Technically, a 2025 horror film.
So I saw it New Year's Day. Did you?
A couple of days, I think, after. Yeah.
Because I wanted to see it, because it had been heavily advertised, and it's Eggers, and some of the marketing was very good, just using the hand shadow. Yes, looks fantastic.
Yeah, they kept his look hidden for a long time.
Yeah.
And I remember, because you saw it before me, the one thing you really told me that I was very excited for was, like, this is a cinema film because the sound design is incredible. It was. Yeah. I went in looking for that.
Nosferatu was my number 14.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it's fair.
It was behind, like, the ruler Jenny Penny and your host and Presents.
Presents, yes. Well, I mean, you didn't understand Presents, so I don't know how you learned that. You very misunderstood that.
So,
you're an Eggers fan, right?
Eggers, I've never actually seen The Vitch. Never seen it.
So that's his best film?
Yeah.
That is his best film.
I've seen Lighthouse. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Great film.
I saw... What else has he done?
Northman.
Oh, I saw that. Really interesting. He is...
Basically Hamlet.
Phenomenally good at the visuals.
Oh, incredible. Incredible visuals, yeah.
And when he's writing his own stuff, he does a good job. Even the films are so... Northman and The Lighthouse, so fucking random and different, but they're really well written, good scripts, good characters. My problem was with Nosferatu, it's not his original work. It's a remake of a ripoff. And as much as I told you that the sound is incredible and it looks amazing, this film bored the fucking arse off of me at times.
Interesting.
There are some points in this movie where it just feels like it is dragging horribly.
That's fair. That's fair. I can understand that.
If I'm talking about positives,
Yeah.
other than the sound, I mean, Count Orlok's breathing is the thing that I still remember. I watched it over a year ago now. I haven't rewatched it because I have no inclination to.
I haven't, but I'd like to soon.
His breathing is what just sticks out of my mind because it was so good.
Yeah.
It filled up the whole cinema, that kind of rattling breath. I was hugely impressed by Lily Rose Depp's acting.
Agreed. Especially that one of the final scenes where she's possessed by it. Yeah.
Because
incredible.
I don't know if I've seen her in anything else. Or maybe I've seen her in like small roles in things.
Good old Nepo baby.
But that was it. I was thinking, she's probably just got a role because she's got very famous parents. But I watched it and I was just, she is phenomenal.
Yeah, she is.
She has earned her role in this film. Really good.
It's the other thing he does well. His casts. I mean, there's a lot of the regulars: Defoe, Finchy, bloody good.
Bloody good rep, yeah.
I mean, he's throwing a kettle over a castle. What have you done? What have you done, sir?
Oh yeah. I mean, Defoe seems to pop up in everything now. Everything that
Defoe,
he does.
He's brilliant.
Oh, no, I wasn't.
No, I know. I'm just putting it out there. Yeah.
And you know how much I love Ralph Ineson.
Oh God.
He has one of the most unique voices in Hollywood.
I believe he, Defoe, and Aaron Taylor Johnson are cast in Eggers' next film, Werewolf.
Wolf.
Yeah.
I think Lily Rose Depp might be as well. Actually,
it's a sequel.
It's a lot of the same. He trusts certain actors and actors to work with.
Yeah.
But whilst visually it was good, I love the black and white in a modern film, and the whole kind of the creeping hand shadow looks fantastic, very much from the original. It bored me too much at times.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I wouldn't. It didn't for me, but I wouldn't argue it for anyone else at all. It is a slow burn at times, that film, for sure. Count Bill Skarsgård as Count Orlok. I know you mentioned his voice, but just in general, his look, his presence. I don't like Pennywise. I don't like it. He did a good performance, but I don't like it. This to me is his best.
He's very good at that kind of playing a creepy, weird, prosthetic role.
Yeah. Basically, not himself.
I preferred It Chapter 1 to It Chapter 2. I think Chapter 1 with the kids was creepier.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Chapter 2. I liked the cast in Chapter 2 as well. That helps a lot.
Grown-ups. Yeah.
I love Bill Hader. Whenever
I like Bill Hader. Yeah.
But Pennywise is the best thing in the film. So I mean, Skarsgård's really, really good. But yeah, Orlok was interesting.
Yep.
But I didn't give a shit about Aaron Taylor Johnson at all in this film. I like him.
I've grown to like him a lot more.
I love him as an actor.
His character.
Yeah, his character. Yeah. That was the problem. I didn't give a shit about his character. I mean, he's great in Kick-Ass.
Bullet Train. 28 years later.
Okay, I was also going to say, I thought you were going to Godzilla.
Yeah, the best Western Godzilla film. Yeah.
But
one of them.
No, he's a solid actor. He's fine. I wasn't saying I didn't like the actor.
No,
I didn't care for the character he was playing.
Nicholas Hoult?
Oh, get in the fucking bin. Good actor, but his character just spends so fucking long. I know he's important. He's Jonathan Harker.
Yeah.
He's the John Harker ripoff.
Yeah.
He's an important part in the film.
Yeah.
But he seemed to have too much screen time doing too little at times. He was one of the reasons it got boring at times. I was just watching him slowly discover things or trekking across. You want it to get to Orlok's castle, and it takes way too long to get there.
See, I worry now about... I really now want you to watch The Witch, because it's incredible. It's his best film, and it's his first film. But I worry...
Because he has written the entire thing, and he's not reinterpreting somebody else's
it's not an IP.
rip-off.
Yeah.
It's original IP. I reckon I might end up liking it. But,
yeah.
But I would say, if I'm ranking the Eggers films I've seen,
Mm.
this is the worst. But it was still in my top 20.
Mm.
It still beat Weapons.
Hard to.
But let's see what notes I wrote for Nosferatu.
Honestly,
visually striking with great sound design.
The sound design is key.
Too long in places, drags quite noticeably. That's how I felt. But it looks great. More style than substance, I felt, for this film.
Okay, I understand that. I understand.
Above The Monkey, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I ranked it above Silent Light, Dead Light, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Ranked it above Dangerous Animals, Strange Harvest, Weapons, Queens of the Dead. So I put it above films that were really fun.
Yep.
But I don't think it was good enough for me to push any higher, just because I not at all wanted to rewatch it.
Yep, I understand.
Because all the other films in my top 3 are, I want to rewatch them. Going to rewatch all my top 3. Whereas this, I felt was going to be more of a your film than my film.
It's biased. It's a biased film for me. Again, it's my list. It's our lists. That's it. We're not Kermode in it here. Okay, we're not professionally reviewing and saying, we're pointing out, what you should. This is just our film. This is our personal taste.
Our choices.
I'm a huge Eggers fan, so that's why
I'm a
the
huge
bias.
Kermode fan.
What's he done lately? Has he thrown a kettle over a castle? No. Shove it, Kermo. This film, to me, it blew me away. I do want to do a second watch, but there's a thing with films like this where I want to leave it a long time before I watch it again to get a real fresh new take on it and go, actually, and while bringing this point up about rewatching after such a long time, the example I've got is currently I'm rewatching Lost, the TV show.
Yeah,
I haven't watched Lost since it came out when I'm in my late teens.
I never finished it.
So I finished. We were obsessed with school. Me and a couple of friends, we were obsessed with it, and that to me is one of the. I'm going to get off this in a sec. It's not horror. Lost first season.
It's on Netflix now, so
Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. So
Lost first
yeah.
season of Lost is to me one of the best first seasons of any TV show. It is superb and has the brilliant hook right at the end of the series.
Also argue it's one of the best pilot episodes. The first episode of Lost is superb.
But I hadn't watched it since then. It's nearly 20 years since I've watched it. And I didn't enjoy or understand a lot of it because I was a teen. I wasn't paying attention. And the ending, Writer's Strike, the last few seasons had troubles. I don't think I enjoyed it. I am thoroughly enjoying watching it again at the moment. I am so in. I'm so invested, because I've left it for so long. And I'm hoping...
I seem to recall my favourite character was Sawyer.
Great character. Brilliant character. Although this is the point now where I'm getting older. I'm looking at, oh God, he was 33 here. I'm like, oh, fuck, what have I done in my life? But I'm hoping by the time I get to the end of this, I'm like, no, this was great. I've left it so long, I can appreciate it now. And I'm hoping with films like Nosferatu, I'll watch it again and go, yeah, I actually really like this more. I like that part. Or I might go, actually, this is a bit slow here. This is a bit dull here. So I think it always takes a second viewing, a long time in the distance to really appreciate or fully understand whatever piece of media.
I'd say I've not seen The Witch, which I haven't.
You will.
Whilst I thoroughly enjoyed The Lighthouse, I've never rewatched it. And whilst I thoroughly enjoyed The Northman, I've never rewatched it. I don't find Eggers films are the most rewatchable. Some of them are just kind of, you watch them and like, whoa.
I think The Witch I've watched more. I've watched maybe 4 times.
Is there anything else after Witch?
No, it's
those 4.
Witch, Lighthouse, Northman, Nosferatu. I like that with directors that don't pump out films so much. I mean, The Witch 2015, so we're looking at 4 films in 10 years.
Yeah,
or maybe longer because of pre-production. Yeah. But he's gonna now. He's a bigger name. He's gonna start getting more backing, more money behind it. So he may pump out more films quicker. Who knows? I love the fact that he never wants to do a modern setting film.
Oh yeah.
I love that. Because no one else is doing anything like this, really, mainstream wise, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, I love Nosferatu. We're gonna get you to watch The Witch, because I think you'll like it.
I think I probably will.
Anya Taylor-Joy and Ralph Ineson, hamming it up in Puritan times.
Nice.
With Satan,
cool.
well,
spoiler alert.
Well, kind of, or kind of not. So yeah, that's my 2 with a star next to it.
Okay.
I want to be complicated with it.
My 2 is 2. And I'm not like
There's a film called 2.
I'm not struggling with the 1 and 2. This is my number 2.
I know what it is.
It's Final Destination
Yes, it
Bloodlines.
is. What was this for me? Fucking hell.
Yeah, it was on your list somewhere. You've watched it. I thoroughly enjoyed this film. It was
13.
tremendous fun. It went along at a rip-roaring pace. But one of the reasons I loved it so much is it followed on from a plot line from Final Destination 2. So in Final Destination 2, all the characters being killed were being killed because they should have died, but the deaths in Final Destination 1 meant they survived. Mm-hmm. So we have in Final Destination 2 we have the motorcyclist teacher, who was he tells us, a kid came to school and shot up the class and killed the teacher. He was supposed to be teaching that class, but he had to go and cover Val Loomis, who had died in Final Destination 1. Yeah. So he wasn't there. And then one of the other characters was on their way to stay in a bed and breakfast, and the bus they were on hit somebody. It was you can drop dead, bang, hit by the bus.
Yeah.
They never got to I think it was bed and breakfast, and the bed and breakfast, I think, burned down or something. And everyone died.
It's a good link.
So they should have gone there.
Yeah.
And they realised that every single person in Final Destination 2 only is alive because the accident,
the events that happened.
Final Destination 1.
Yeah.
So the idea that the death was tying up the loose threads. And then we find out that Final Destination Bloodlines is the entire thing that ties all the films together.
All of it together.
This accident happened in, I think it was the 40s or something, with the big kind of spinning...
It's like Space Needle sort of thing from Seattle, yeah.
So, all the people who didn't die in that accident have gone on to have families, have like kids and grandkids, all that, and then death is one at a time, taking out their individual bloodlines. Yeah. So, because I remember when it was announced as Final Destination Bloodlines, you were like, oh god, all these films have got a fucking tag like that. And it turns out it was a real reason. Bloodlines made sense.
I will give it, at least it has a reason. At least because it is a tropey tagline.
Yeah, I don't know. I get what you mean.
Hellraiser used it. I don't know how any other films used it, but it's that type of word.
But thankfully, it made complete sense.
It did.
So I think that the kind of we'll call it the Space Needle. It's easier. The Space Needle accident at the beginning, superb. It's not the best, because the best is still 2.
No, the highway side.
The highway is the greatest opening accident.
Whenever you're driving on the road behind a lorry with logs or steel bars,
I was driving behind one that had like
scaffolding poles,
plastic tubing, but it was big, colourful plastic tubing, and I thought it's like a Nickelodeon remake of Final Destination 2. They're about to roll off and hit me. But this does, in my opinion, have the greatest death in the entire franchise, and it's the dude getting folded up into the MRI machine.
That's a good one.
I don't think
it's a very good one.
That. For sheer brutality as well. All his piercings get ripped out. All of them.
I'm a sucker for
including his Prince Albert.
I'm a sucker for the spray, the suntan.
Okay.
The sunbed.
That is...
Because of the transition as well.
That's now the second one.
Yeah,
we agreed before I saw Bloodline, we were talking about the deaths, and we both agreed that was the best.
Yeah.
I now think the being backwards folded, and the fact it was all with practical effects as well.
It was, yeah.
Being backwards folded with the wheelchair, hit him in the back and forcing him in. Brutal.
I did love that the director was putting out all these clips of like how we did this kill, how we like the elevator. No, that wasn't the elevator. It was the garbage truck.
The garbage truck. Because you look at them and think this is probably going to be CGI, and then you see no. We look, this bit all folds up, and
then we
they're
edit
all on Instagram.
Post,
we could see it was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah.
But also, the death with the garbage truck is such a great misdirect because you're focused on one character, and in the background she gets picked up by the arm and dumped in. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. This is a very you film.
Yeah, there we go. Also, one of the trailers for this film was the dude in the piercing and tattoo parlor.
Yes, who gets away from his.
But you watch
attack.
the trailer and you think, oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
And then it turns out you watch the film, oh, he survived.
Yeah.
Turns out he's not actually part of the bloodline. He was an affair baby. He's not actually, because the dad's side of the family was the one who were related to the lady, whatever her name was. So the fact that it was the mum who had an affair with somebody else means he isn't actually part of the bloodline. He's the one who dies with the wheelchair in the MRI machine because he tries to interfere with death.
Yep.
And as Tony Todd tells us, if you interfere with death, he'll fuck you bad.
Tony Todd's final film, and it's a real shame because you can see that he's looking very thin.
Not looking good.
He's not looking good in this film, but it's great that they managed to get him.
Here's the great thing: I didn't expect him to turn up in the film, despite the fact that we see the main character, old lady, rescue a young black boy.
Yeah,
and the only constant character for the whole franchise is Bloodworth. Is Tony Todd's
I never
character.
clocked it.
Nor did I.
Never clocked it
until he walks out, and he realizes, "Oh shit!" It's
I
Tony Todd.
I don't know if that adds that we're massive racists or not. I hope not. That we just didn't assume, but like,
no,
it didn't.
It's the opposite. We're so non-racist. We didn't tally the fact that the only black character is the only black character that we've seen.
Yeah,
but I enjoyed this film so much.
I unfortunately watched I haven't had a cam copy in a long time. I found a cam copy on the high seas, and it wasn't the best quality. That didn't affect my rating, but
I think it might do a bit.
I mean,
the first time I ever watched The Incredibles, it was a cam copy, and I didn't like it. And then I watched it properly. I was like, oh, this is superb. Just the visuals help.
I haven't got many notes on it. There was there was another trailer of this film that really bothered me, and it's in the film, and it still bothers me.
The glass in the ice.
Yeah. Soon as that glass goes in the ice, that is right. Everything's clean.
Have
clean.
You worked
everything.
In a bar?
What I did 2 days.
Okay. So if there's broken glass around the ice machine, I worked in a bar. I was told off because I used to get my pint glass and put it into the ice machine to scoop up ice to get myself a drink. I was like, Nick, if that glass breaks...
You're an idiot.
Yeah. Well, basically, it was, Nick, if that glass breaks, we're going to fucking murder you.
Yeah.
But if you've not worked in a bar, that might not be something you think about. Think, oh, glass break, we'll clear it up. You don't realise it might have fallen into the ice box.
Is it not a human instinct, maybe? Is it really not?
Some people are not that smart. I mean, a lot of the franchise is based on people making bad decisions.
I was quite funny, though, because that scene is what leads to that dad being killed by the lawnmower.
Oh, yeah. But you think maybe he's going to swallow it and bleed everywhere. It turns out, no. Steps on it.
Yes. Which is... That sort of injury always horrifies me. It's not quite Homer. Oh, fiddle-dee-dee. That will require a tetanus shot. Because that goes so smooth, like butter.
That whole backyard scene is a lot of who's going to get hurt.
Yeah, there's a lot of misdirect like that in this film.
They do a really good job.
They do it very well, yeah.
But I also feel that they very nicely wrap up the entire franchise.
You know, as well as I know,
they're gonna make
this franchise is not wrapped up. These franchises do not. There is another Saw film in production.
Yeah, Saw 10 again.
These franchises, it's about the money. I think this made really.
You know how to make Tobin Bell look young?
Yeah, oh, I forgot about that. Oh god, that was in an early film as well. Oh, I forgot all about that.
You don't need CGI to de-age you. Just a baseball cap. And I think he was in kind of like a.
It's like a hoodie or jacket. Yeah. Hey, sports fans.
Hey there, fellow kids.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, the Steve Buscemi. Just on that note of Tony Todd, it kind of reminded me as well of the third film in the Devil's Rejects trilogy, House of Thousand Corpses, Devil Rejects, Free from Hell. It's not great. It's really not great.
Nor is the franchise.
I like Devil's Rejects. It should be a standalone film. Free from Hell is not great, but they got Sid Haig in it, and that was when you could see he was really unwell, and it's just nice to it's nice to get them in their last.
I mean, Sid
last
Haig
film.
is the best thing in House of a Thousand
Oh, Captain
Corpses.
Spaulding.
The opening, like, 10 minutes or so. Just
Oh, he's a
superb.
fantastic
I
character.
hated the film.
I would have loved the solo film about him.
But yeah, there we go. I loved Sid
Yeah.
Haig, the character. I also enjoyed watching Sid Haig in Bone Tomahawk. I just like watching Sid Haig rock up in things.
Bone Tomahawk, man. That's a rough film.
But that's a real slow burn. That
Yeah.
takes a huge amount of time.
And pays
yet,
off.
Yet I love it. Whereas the whole slow burn parts of Nosferatu I found really dragged.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so I can do slow burn.
Something else I have Final Destination. So I wrote these notes when I watched it, so it's been a while. The chandelier piece dropping and cracking the glass whilst 20 people dance on it. That emoji. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm trying to remember this bit in the film. I wrote down on my note, my cancer gave you my premonition. Isn't that the Nan who's living in the wilderness to escape death? I don't know why my cancer gave you my premonition. I don't know why I wrote that. Because I think she had cancer. How does she know she has cancer if she hasn't stepped outside for 20 years? How did she get a diagnosis?
Biopsy?
Don't worry, just leave the glass in the ice. It's fine. That's my note. Tony Todd being the kid in the tower. Seatbelts are hard. Oh yeah, the finale. Well, not the real finale where the train comes and just crashes them.
Hits that penny.
They're trapped in an ambulance. Is it an ambulance?
No, it's
Or
like
is
an
it a van?
RV.
An RV.
RV, yeah.
She's really struggling to get the seatbelt off. It just bothered me. Really bothered me.
That's another Final Destination franchise kind of trope.
I was thinking that, but I couldn't remember which one it was.
Final Destination, the first one, when
Is it when on the train tracks?
yes, on the
Yeah,
train track,
I thought so.
and
Yeah,
Death won't
yeah.
allow the seatbelt to unclip, and then he pictures it breaking.
I was wondering, is this Death doing this, or is she just stupid?
No, in this type of franchise, you can always blame Death.
Okay, you always
No matter
play
what
Death.
happens.
Okay, fine.
Hey, there's a
Fine.
crew member in shot. Ah, that's Death.
It's Death. It's them. Death! That's a crew member. Oh. Death!
That's Tony Todd.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. So, anything else for Final Destination?
Just so enjoyable. A really
What's some of the other deaths in
fun
it? Some of the other kills? Oh, of the bloodlines as we go. What was it? What was some of that guy?
The dude was trying to have an anaphylactic shock so they could have him resurrected in hospital.
Yeah.
But the malfunctioning MRI machine pulls like one of the spindles from a vending machine.
Oh
and it just impales him.
yes. There's that. So there's those two at the hospital. We had the lawnmower
On the dad. The RV. The mum gets. I think the mum gets hit by like a falling tree or something, or a falling maybe telegraph pole or something.
Yeah.
A pole kills the mum. The grand dies when the weather vane kind of goes through her off the roof.
Oh, in her
She comes out to
wilderness.
die.
Yeah.
basically, I think that's it, because most of the other deaths are just in the opening.
Yeah. And then obviously, like we mentioned, the final where the
train comes off the
train
tracks
just,
and kills them.
yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Turns out you weren't actually dead. No, your brain hadn't stopped working. You were still alive. And they go, and then the train just takes them out.
Yeah. So that's your number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have 2 more films to talk about.
We do. And we know exactly what they
We know exactly which one would you like to go with first?
Let's do Sinners first, because Bring Her Back is my 3 and it's your 1. So
Yeah.
they're both highest. So
this was my number 4.
Sinners is my number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's so enjoyable.
Mm.
There are...
I won't deny that.
I was just thinking there
are
are certain bits of music when I hear that give me goosebumps.
Yep.
Normally it's from like musicals, like the song "Defying Gravity." Whenever I hear it, I always get goosebumps.
From Wicked.
From Wicked.
Yes.
The musical, or the film versions. Are good
Oh,
as well.
I was just clarifying. I knew
It's from
what
Wicked,
it was. Yeah.
And there's a song I recently heard called "She Used to Be Mine," which is from the musical Waitress. And I hear it, and the first time I heard it, I didn't know what it was from. It was so just goosebumps, proper emotion. Really, that was a lot of Sinners to me.
Mm-hmm.
It uses music better than any film that came out last year. it incorporates it so well into the film, and the fact you have the characters kind of performing on screen as well. So it's not just a soundtrack being played over the back, it's also they are playing the music themselves.
So, for instance, the scene where pretty much everyone has turned, they're outside with Jack O'Connell and they're dancing and singing. Yeah, I get, yeah.
So I like Coogler's films, it seems. His directing style and writing I seem to get on with. This film, for me, when it was first advertised as Sinners, and it was just, other than it's a horror film, there wasn't a lot given about it.
No, I think the trailer was released, I remember seeing it with Nosferatu.
Yeah,
I think it was.
You didn't realise that it was going to be set in the 30s.
No.
Didn't realise it was going to be vampires. Didn't realise it was going to be a lot of racial tension stuff. It was just, Ryan Coogler's making a film. It's called Sinners. Cool.
Yeah.
And I then avoided any further I avoided the later trailers where they might give stuff away. So I went in very much blind, and it fucking knocked my socks off. I love that film. I think 16 Academy Award nominations is taking the piss.
Thank you. I'm glad you agree. I am glad you agree with that.
I'm glad it got a lot.
It deserves a lot of recognition.
Yep.
But that is insane.
The most nominated film ever feels wrong.
It's insane. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But at the same time, it's very rare to see a horror film get more than 2 or 3, and this has got 16. Yeah. How many it wins will be interesting.
Yeah.
I think Michael B. Jordan's nominated for Best Actor. Coogler for Director.
Twice.
Coogler for Director. Coogler. Oh my god! I told you about. I think I told it at the time. I went to see this film with my friend Claire.
Yeah.
And whole film, loved it. Going out, but before we went out, going out as in leaving the cinema. Before we left, I stayed to watch the credits. She was like, "There's not going to be a post-credit scene. I need to just check some of the people in it." And I was genuinely waiting. I was like, is that Michael B. Jordan and a guy who looks a lot like Michael B. Jordan? I didn't realise he was playing dual roles.
Oh, no.
So we left. I was like, oh, that's what I was doing. She's like, are you a fucking idiot or something? Yeah. No, I didn't want to say that it was an actor who looked a lot like him, because it was. It turns out it was because it was him. But I just had to check.
Definitely was him.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I like Michael B. Jordan in the Creed series.
Creed, yeah.
And as Killmonger in
Black
Panther.
Superb. Yeah.
This film, for me, was just so enjoyable. It had a lot of interesting undercurrents, the kind of racial undertones. I love the camera following scene when you've got the Chinese couple, and they've got 2 shops in the town.
Yeah.
And the mum is very proper. And so she's dealing with the rich white folk. And then she kind of walks out the shop and then walks across the street into the shop where they serve the non-white folk.
She's very segregated, right?
And then she goes straight back into kind of her more kind of rough and tumble type character. If you get what I mean?
Yeah, no.
And the way the character follows her, it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Jack O'Connell, he's very creepy.
He's brilliant. He's, killing it in horror.
Yeah.
But you have to also add in Eden Lake.
Yeah.
For his role in horror. Yeah.
I like the vampires singing this kind of Irish ditty. The whole bit when Miles, his character isn't called Miles. The actor's Miles Caton. The character, the singer, the cousin.
Yes. Yeah.
The kind of main character.
Yeah.
When he is singing. And Delroy, I think his name's Delroy, the actor, is playing.
Love him. He's a great actor.
It's building and the building. Everyone's really getting into it. And then we get the kind of shots of the past and the present. And
I was very thrown by that.
But they kind of explained it at the beginning of the film. But we see all this stuff happening. And it turns out that performance is what attracted the vampires to come to where they are. I liked that. There's a weird reasoning behind it, but it worked for me. I also feel that the credit scene was so good and improved the film.
What's the credit scene? So
the credit scene is you've got whatever the characters. I've got it written down somewhere. No, that's my Final Destination notes. Sammy. Sammy is the guy played by Miles Caton, the kind of main character.
Yeah.
The credit scene is old Sammy playing in like a jazz bar.
Oh, yes.
And
Yes.
he's
Yeah.
like in his
Yeah.
80s, like old Sammy. And then
Michael B. Jordan turns up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I think,
vampire.
is it Stax or Smoke? Whichever one isn't dead
Yeah,
turns up with his girlfriend, who is, they're both exactly the same
Still
age because they are
vampires,
vampires.
Yeah.
And it turns out that my brother agreed to not kill me on the basis that I don't kill you.
Yeah.
So they go off, and then he's like, yeah, so if you want, we can turn you. You can live forever. He's like, no, I've lived a good life. I'm happy. I'm going to die eventually. I'm happy with that. But didn't expect it. Because he's there playing, and he's now an old man. And he's old Sammy is now playing. He's a popular
Playing the
jazz
blues,
musician. Everyone
yeah.
loves him. And seeing Michael B. Jordan and I can't remember the lady's name rock up. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? Didn't see that coming. I thought it was just going to be like, he survived. Look, he's become a famous musician.
Yeah. Yeah, because the film ends with him. Well, it loops back round to the beginning of the film, going back to the church.
Yeah.
I am not a fan of that in films, especially horror films. At the beginning, it's kind of like this is my story. Let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, you survived. Cool, good. There are some films where that will happen, but we'll kick back into the beginning where we start at the beginning of the film. Let's say the beginning of the third act, and then he may die.
Yeah.
Not where this is literally the final point of the film. Like, oh, okay, you're fine. I'm not a fan of that, really. I know it's a very small thing.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy the film. I think my problem was, and I tried to block it out, was the hype for it. I really tried to block out that, this is meant to be incredible. This is meant to be fucking amazing.
I think I told you that multiple times before you saw it.
And I really tried to block
that
that out.
Poster.
Yeah, you did. I'll be honest, I don't know where that is. I don't know where it is. And I really tried to block it out, going neutral. And I thoroughly enjoyed it as a film. For me, it comes back to Nosferatu. I found parts of this quite slow. But not all of it, just parts.
Yep.
And I was... Where do you stand on the comparison to this to From Dusk Till Dawn? Because that was bandied around quite a lot. I adore From Dusk Till Dawn.
I
know
love
you
From
do
Dusk
as well.
Till Dawn.
The premise is similar. Not the characters different, but the setting and the scenario is pretty similar.
No, I wouldn't say really. I mean,
first half set up, second half trapped in a location
with vampires.
with vampires. Yeah,
yeah, okay. So they're very different films.
brothers.
Yeah, bad criminal brothers, I guess.
Yeah, there are aspects that are similar. I'm not saying that it's a rip off from Dusk Till Dawn. It's not. It's not.
The first
it's
time I
just
saw
very
Dusk
similar.
Till Dawn
Yeah.
was on TV, and I didn't know what it was. And we started watching it, me and this guy.
That's the best part about it.
Didn't know it was a vampire film.
Yeah.
So we think it's a really cool crime film with these two brothers who are on the run from the law, and they've kidnapped Harvey Keitel and his family, and fucking vampires. What the fuck?
It has a twist. Yeah. And the fact they had to make the blood green so they wouldn't get an R rating, because
Crazy
otherwise it
vampires.
would have been insanely gory. But yeah, I'm not saying it's a copy. I mean, it's like what we had in the 90s where Volcano came out, and Dante's Peak came out, and Deep Impact came out, and Armageddon came out. They're not copying each other. They're just similar. I feel these are just similar, but I prefer From Dusk Till Dawn. I prefer the cheesiness, the campiness to it. This was a lot more serious than this. It's a great film. Acting's superb. Michael B. Jordan is great. Jack O'Connell's great. A lot of the supporting cast really good.
Just think, Wunmi Masaka. I think that's her name.
Lead female love interest.
No, I think it's Stax or Smoke. His kind of wife, the bigger lady.
Yes, yeah.
The cook.
Yes, yeah, the cook. Yeah.
I'd seen her in one film before, His House, which is a British horror film that I watched a couple of years ago.
Interesting.
And is absolutely amazing.
Okay, interesting. I've never heard of that before. Okay.
I've mentioned it to you before.
Okay.
But it's one of those films where I go into it completely blind without having a clue about the film. But she was in that. She was one of the two leads, her and her husband, basically. But she got the BAFTA for Best Supporting Actress because BAFTAs was just like last week.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't actually clock all the awards. That's great.
I didn't clock all of them, but she won Best Supporting Actress.
Oh, brilliant!
I don't remember
Brilliant.
that much.
Yeah. No, she's brilliant in it. She's brilliant.
Yeah, and I think she's probably nominated for the Oscar as well, just because everyone's been nominated from this film.
Yeah.
Best Original Song has been nominated for this film as well. I genuinely hope that Golden wins it from K-pop Demon Hunters.
Okay.
It's a really good song.
Okay.
But this film will win some Academy
It will.
Awards.
It will.
You can't be nominated for 16 and lose all of them.
No, it will. And I love the fact that horror has this sort of representation in the mainstream now.
Yeah.
I mean, horror does, but your Blumhouse horror films, your Conjurings, your cheap jump scare horror films like that.
Your cookie cutter.
But once they're out
civilized.
for 3 weeks, they're done
Yeah.
and forgotten about. This won't be forgotten about for a long time. The fact it has Oscar recognition, so
It's huge.
I love that for horror, and horror's needed that for a long time. So well done to Sinners. I did love it. I think it was great. It just
Got to 4 for you. That was
it got to 4. Yeah. But yeah.
For me, it's
a hard
one,
one.
and it's been one since I saw it. No, I couldn't think of anything going to beat it.
So, do you have anything more to say on this?
No, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
On that note, nothing could beat it after Sinners, because Sinners came out in July, I think, June, July.
I didn't.
I think it was the summer. When did Bring Her Back come out?
I don't know. I only saw it after you told me to.
Yeah. Bring Her Back is a very incredible horror film.
This is your number 1.
This is my number 1.
And my number 3.
I didn't really like Talk to Me, the director's first film.
I liked Talk to Me.
Okay.
Not as much as Bring Her Back.
Yeah.
But Talk to Me had a massive hype about it.
It did. And again, that's not me saying I didn't like it because of that hype.
I didn't watch it during the hype. I watched it for the first time last October. It was one of my Halloween films.
Oh, right. Okay.
I hadn't seen it beforehand.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. But it was also a bit cheesy at times.
Mm-hmm.
Bring Her Back is not cheesy. This is the only film that's in both our top 3s.
It is?
Bring Her Back, yeah.
Yeah. It is.
I mean, my 1 is your 4, and then your other 2 are in my 10 to 20. But this film, both of us, yeah. I watched this because you asked me during our summer catch-up, so this must have come up before the summer.
Yes.
Summer catch-up, you asked me I find difficult, kind of what is my kind of my horror ick, and I said teeth, and you said, "Well, Nick,
have I got a film
with
for
teeth,
you, sir?" Yeah.
And so I was expecting a teeth scene, and there was more than one.
It doesn't
I
disappoint.
saw the first one, I was like, "Oh God, that was awful." At least with stop eating the wood. The splinters.
It's that you can terrify it up, you can dead alive it up with all the gore in the world, but there are subtle injuries to the human body that can just make you.
A lot of people struggle with eyes.
I do. I definitely do. Yeah. Teeth as well, for sure.
But for me, teeth is the. I mean, right now.
You're thinking about it.
No, I'm kind of covering my teeth with my lips at points when I'm talking.
Nick, eat this.
But when I think of teeth, my first thought isn't even a horror film. If I think of creepy teeth stuff, it is American History X.
Curb Stomp.
But it's the sound of the slight scraping when his teeth go on the curb. That kind of before the stomp. The stomp is brutal, but that's slight. And I think when I was back in school and our rugby jerseys we wore for PE, it was just shitty, cheap material. And if you bit the cotton,
it's like a wool.
But if you squeak it,
oh
God,
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. It's wool. He does it with wool as well. It's the squeak. Oh. Anyway,
or when you actually do it with a coffee cup.
Bring Her Back is incredible. It's a very simple premise.
Just go quickly. Okay.
I was just trying to forget about the squeak.
Stepbrother and stepsister. Their mums aren't there. They live with their dad. Their dad dies, and then brother and stepsister
Go to a foster home.
both go to a foster parent.
Yeah.
Now, The brother is nearly 18. He's
Yeah.
a couple of months away from being 18. When he's 18, he can legally take guardianship of his sister, but until he reaches that legal age, they have to be in foster care.
But his sister is half blind or near enough fully
She's
blind.
very visually impaired.
Yeah.
She's not fully blind, but she's near as damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the person they go to stay with is fucking mental.
Yeah. She also has a foster child in her care as well.
Yeah.
Who is...
What do they call him? Like Oliver?
Yeah,
Yeah, Oliver. They call him Oliver, but his real name ends up being Connor.
Comes across at first with a lot of, let's say, mental issues, mental disabilities and whatnot. But as you later find out, those are caused... There's a cause.
But the foster mum...
Played by Sally Hawkins.
Laura... says that what happened was Oliver saw her birth daughter die, and that's what kind of put him into this kind of shocked, catatonic type state. It's the trauma of that. So that's why he doesn't talk much and acts a bit weird, because he's still kind of processing.
But what he actually is a host.
He's a host for a demon, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's really good.
She deserved the recognition than can't remember her name. The woman that played Gladys in Weapons.
Yes.
Sally Hawkins deserved the recognition in horror, shall we say, rather than again I can't remember her name. Played Gladys in Weapons. She's brilliant in this film, and especially towards the end, the grief. The whole film is just grief-ridden, just depression all the way through. But her grief to at the end, she basically realised she's not going to get her daughter back, because that's the whole thing. Bring her back. She's trying to bring her daughter back from the dead.
And it turns out that she has to get this demon to kind of eat part of her daughter's body and also
Which she has
eat
in
part
the shed.
In the freezer in the shed, and eat part of the blind girl's body, and then her daughter's soul will pass into the blind girl, and then her daughter will be resurrected inside the other girl's body, because her daughter was blind.
Yeah. Did you get the impression right at the beginning of the film? There's like the film, very like I say, like filmed on the camera, shots of these people trying to commit like a resurrection.
Yeah,
like,
the VHS. She's
yeah. But you watch that to begin with, and then we cut to the film. You think, where the fuck is this going? What's this about?
I completely forgot that.
Did you really? Yeah.
It wasn't until later on when she was watching. She was checking the VHS to make sure she was doing it right.
Yeah.
I actually forgot we saw it at the beginning.
Yeah, it's the first shot. Yeah. The lead boy actor, I can't remember his name. Andy? I think it's Andy.
The character's called Andy.
Yeah.
This is my writing for starring. Starring, I don't know the child actors, and Sally Hawkins, who was in Godzilla.
Yes.
The Shape of Water. Paddington.
Oh, okay.
And Wonka.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I haven't seen Wonka.
I haven't seen Wonka or Paddington.
Or Paddington, or The Shape of Water.
I've seen The Shape of Water. Shape of Water's great, yeah.
Yeah, so the Andy is the boy, Piper is the girl, Laura is the stepmom, and Oliver is the strange boy.
I mean, I don't think there's any bad performances in this film.
Oh, no.
Especially Andy and Piper, I think. And we talked about Sally Hawkins, but Andy, like, as a character, spoilers, was quite shocked when he died.
Yeah.
I was really actually quite taken back because he tried.
Also, the brutality of his death as well. That doesn't help. Just being drowned in a puddle.
Well, he's hit by the car first, right?
Hit by a car, which fucking cripples him, and then she just drowns him in a fucking puddle. So what the fuck?
You kind of expect a little fight back and a tussle and him to escape.
Just brutally murders him.
He's dead. Yeah, he's absolutely dead. Because throughout the film, he's the one that starts to suspect something's not right here. And
Piper is Laura is finding ways to turn Piper against Andy. And make Andy think there's something wrong. Like,
gaslighting him a lot.
Laura is kind of pissing in a bottle and then pouring it on Andy in his sleep.
Yeah.
So he thinks he's pissed himself. And then he wakes up, oh God, and then puts all his stuff in the wash. And then Laura's like, are you all right? Turn a hat on. I'm just doing some laundry.
How embarrassing.
Yeah.
How embarrassing.
But she does that more than once. And at one point, she goes into Piper's room in the middle of the night and punches her in the face. And convinces her it was Andy.
It's quite a big punch as well. Yeah.
But the teeth scene, there were two teeth scenes, and they're both involving Oliver, the boy, the young boy. The first one,
Is it the knife?
yeah.
Yeah.
That
the
Laura
knife.
has gone out
Yeah.
with Piper, I think, taking her shopping or something. And then Connor's locked in his room, not allowed out.
Yeah.
And Andy's in the garden. I think he sees Connor start maybe headbutting the window or something. Oh, God, he's going to hurt himself. Goes up, lets him out the room. Do you want some food? And I think he's pointing at his mouth or like he's hungry or something.
Mm.
And so I think it's a cantaloupe, gets a melon of some description.
Something like that, yeah.
He gets a big old knife, cuts a big chunk out of it, and then hands him some food on. I think he tries to hand it to him on the knife.
Yeah.
And he grabs the knife, starts cutting his hand. Says, "Oh, I'll get something to tear that up." There, turns back and he's gnawing on the fucking knife. His gums are bloody and he's losing teeth. And he's just, "Oh God, this looks horrendous."
I was more astounded how they did it. Similar to how we were talking about
It was all practical effects, yeah.
Yeah, like the ugly stepsister. We're like, how the fuck are you doing the eyelashing? It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. I don't even think, even like we were talking about icks, like eyes and teeth, I think you can appreciate this sort of injury scene, gore, just as it is, and get an ick from it no matter what, even if you don't have an ick from just teeth. Specifically teeth. It is horrifying, especially the fact it's a kid.
Yeah,
I think the fact it's a kid really adds to it. Like imagine if it was, I don't know, Laura doing it. You think, oh, this is gross, but I don't know. It's something about it being an adult.
Up,
yeah. And the other one was wood splinters, wasn't it? It was, I can't remember what it was exactly.
Yeah,
is it the unit or the cab?
I think it's a table or something.
Yeah,
but yeah, he's gnawing on that. His splinters are kind of going out through his lips and his teeth and his. Because that's when he's been locked up and he's hungry. The demon is hungry and hasn't had any food or anything. And just starts eating anything.
Anything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just... it was rough. Just look at my notes as well.
August plays Laura, former counsellor who takes in two teens. Shortly after their father was found dead. Laura's currently father. Yeah, we talked about that. She wants to drown Piper in the pool. Have Oliver eat Kathy's corpse, Kathy being Laura's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And then regurgitate it into Piper to bring back Kathy. She also takes a lock of hair from their dad in an open casket, I believe, at their funeral.
Yeah. I can't remember why.
I can't remember why that comes into play.
It might be
some sort of
to do with
witchcraft.
the resurrection summoning. But Andy, when he's convinced Laura's kind of got a screw loose, he goes to kind of the foster kind of offices and speaks to Wendy, the kind of and then she agrees to come back with him. So, oh no, Laura used to work here. Yeah, but when her daughter died, she kind of took a leave of absence. So yeah, we'll come and have a look, make sure she's okay. And they get
Doesn't
there.
end well for her.
No, they get there and they kind of find Oliver having eaten everything. This is when we get the wood splinter scene. And Andy's like, look, that's the kid in the missing poster, Connor. And they try to leave, and Laura runs them over with their car. She kills Wendy outright, and that's when she then drowns Andy in a puddle. It's so visceral.
Yeah, because the camera lingers on it for quite some time. Piper finds out, I believe. I think she does she go out and find his body?
She finds it in the bathroom.
She locks
herself in the bathroom. And finds Andy's body kind of right there.
They have a really good connection, I think, as brother and sister.
Yeah.
Let's say as an acting portrayal. I think they have a really good connection. It's just like it's not a happy horror. There's no happy ending, really. Well, there is a happy. Piper's surviving, and Connor,
Piper kind of manages to run away
with Oliver,
and
the possession leaves him, but. It's not a happy film.
She gets picked up by like a passing motorist who then call the police. And it kind of ends with Laura in the half-filled with rainwater pool and her daughter's half-eaten body.
Yeah, she picks her up and walks into the pool.
Just crying her eyes out as we hear the sirens approaching.
Yeah, the theme of just grief of losing your daughter and not being able to
and it's almost
manage
like losing her again.
Yeah, completely.
It's failed. But we didn't mention there's a big salt line all the way around her property.
Yes.
And the first time Andy carries Oliver over the salt line, he kind of collapses because the demons.
It's what's holding the possession in, basically. Yeah.
Help me, and then Laura brings him back in and puts the demon back inside him. I don't know.
Yeah, I love this film.
Yeah.
I think when we started doing this countdown,
There's no playful bits in this film.
apart
There's no jokey bits.
apart from the eating bits.
Well, actually, the most playful bit is when they're after their dad's funeral, where they're kind of just getting a bit drunk at the house. Just
Yeah, they're having a party,
telling
dancing
happy
around.
Stories.
Yeah. But that's about it.
Yeah, it's just dark and depressing and whoa, very good film.
Can't recommend it enough.
Mm.
Really cannot recommend it enough. I think though, as great as it is, I think we said at the beginning. I said this whole list rundown. It didn't hit as hard at being for me the number one. Like it was a number one for me, but like the year before was Substance. Like nothing was topping Substance. For you, probably nothing was topping Sinners. So that was your like Substance maybe for the shit. Bring Her Back just hit the number one for me, but there were a few below that I was. Nosferatu. I was like, number one or two. Substance was number one no matter what.
That's very much why I wanted to talk about Nosferatu first when you weren't sure, because for me it's such a chasm between those two films.
That's fine.
Also, it's not too long. It's about I think maybe 95 minutes or so.
Bring Her Back.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's good length.
Yeah.
Very good length. Can't recommend it enough. And there we go. That is
our roundup of 2025.
I don't know how many films we've talked about, but
I did 41.
41.
I think you had maybe 5 I've not seen.
How many crossovers we may have had.
46, 47 or so total.
Oof.
A lot of films.
Next episode, we'll get back to one film. Just one.
So what was your pick?
Oh, no, sir. Next episode. Did we not discuss Scream 7?
Oh, we're going to watch it and do that?
If you're up for it.
Yeah, cool. Because we picked
Sigh.
a movie. I had picked
You picked Dead Silence.
And you had picked
Wishmaster 2.
Wishmaster 2. And we're also going to do A Raven-Sized Coffin.
We're gonna end the episode with picking a new 2 films under spectacular.
And we have put some of the new ideas in.
Yeah. We need to make this part of the episode that I can cut for a little short TikTok short video.
Okay.
So we need to edit.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
So for March is 2 films under, where we pick a piece of criteria from the Raven-Sized Coffin and a decade from the 1960s to
70s,
20s or
80s,
10s.
60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, noughties, and 10s. Yeah.
There we go. And we then both go venture out into
Actually, do we start at 70s? And have,
let's do 70s. Yeah.
70s upwards, okay.
We then venture out into the wide world to pick a bottom of the barrel B movie to watch, which fits the criteria and the year. And we come back to this lovely show right here. It's called the Dreadcast. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. And we basically waste 2 hours of our life talking about how much we hated the films.
That's most.
It's really entertaining.
Sometimes we like it. I liked Frankenfish.
Yeah, because Snake Man was pretty rubbish.
Yeah. Although I did have Billy Baldwin.
Not Billy Baldwin.
Okay, here we go.
So what do we got?
Well, press. You tap the screen. Okay, actually press it.
There we go. Picking the year.
One.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
70s.
We're going
70s
70s. We're going 70s. Okay. We're going 70s. So now we've got the coffin. I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna shake it up.
I think the Raven's dead.
The Raven is dead. If you can see in there, folks, for the visual watch. Not that one. Visual watchers. We're gonna pick. Nick, would you like to pick one
Okay.
from the? Can you? There we go. Reach over.
So,
Can you see? Can you see? Pick a new one. Pick a new one.
Okay.
What you got? The last time we had to pick 3
Okay.
from the 70s, and we've also got. What do we got?
Colour in the title.
Okay. Do you want to pick another one to go with it?
No.
You just want to leave it as blunt as that?
I'm going to say Red Devil or
So,
White
film from the
Harvest.
70s with the name of a colour in the title.
And for all the pedants out there, we are including black and white as colours.
Yes, we are. So that will be
Who would go
for
the Dulex colour chart? Say, no, see, this is called Devil Red, therefore Devil is a colour. I will use Devil.
that like in Parks and Rec where Jerry's like, isn't that just black? And like, no, Jerry, onyx, charcoal, noir. You idiot.
Yeah.
So all of those could be included. In fact, we'll get the Pantone book out, and if we can, who can find the best color, the best obscure color in a title, win. Yeah. So that'll be it for the next 2 films under, which will probably be early April now. Early April now, because we've got 3 films to get through first.
Yep.
So that's it. Until next time, Scream 7.
Thanks for staying with us.
Yeah, thanks. It's been a long time.
In 2025 that you saw that we didn't have in our list at all.
I'm very surprised about.
Oh no, we've watched like every film ever.
Ever.
But make a mention.
Yeah,
if they're good. If they're bad, we don't care. But tell us the good ones.
Write it in the YouTube comments or in the audio comments. You can just write it anywhere.
On a wall.
Yep.
Just send us a photo of the wall.
Just search the Dreadcast wherever you get your podcasts or on the YouTubes, and you'll find us there. But until next time, folks, Scream 7.
Hey,
fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Hey, could be
we'll
fun.
see you then. Bye-bye.
This is the Scream 3 of the new block, though, so it's going to be shit.